Hello, I'm Dr. Fred Wolf from Restore Anti-Aging by Doctors.
And I'm Dr. Alec Coop from Restore Anti-Aging by Doctors.
We're going to talk to you now about PRP, or platelet-rich plasma. What is it? What's it do? Why would you want to use it? And what do we use it for? Why is it effective? So, Alec, what is PRP?
So platelet-rich plasma, and I'm just going to call it PRP from now on because it's a real mouthful. So it's something that we extract from the blood. And so
Wait. You extract from the blood? What does that mean?
So you would take it from the blood of the person, a patient you want to use it on. You draw the blood out, you process it, and you isolate the part that's platelet.
Wait. How much blood are you drawing out here?
Well, it's variable. In our office, it's 22 cc. That's a little bit less than an ounce, so it's not too much. And we have a process where we separate the blood into its various components. There's a red blood cell, there's a white blood cell, platelet, and plasma, which is the fluid section. In that process, we actually also activate the platelets. So platelets is that part of your blood that actually produces all kinds of good stuff, growth factors. And platelet, first of all, it typically is the part that we always use is that if we have a wound, platelet is the part that causes the blood to clot, to build the scab, and to start the healing process. And that's a really important thing, the healing process, because platelet produces all kinds of growth factors. And the growth factors bring in new skin, new epithelium, new blood vessels. And so scientists and doctors have learned to isolate the platelet part of the blood and use the platelet by activating it to produce these growth factors and use it to help human tissue heal and regenerate. The thing that we always heard about is 5-7 years ago, PRP was not approved in the United States, and guys like Tiger Woods, Kobe Bryant, they were going to Germany to get PRP injection. Kobe Bryant always talked about how his PRP injection of the knee enabled him to play a couple more years. His last 2 years of NBA career was probably in large part made possible by the injection of PRP. And PRP now is approved in the United States, and we have various use for them.
So there you have it. You'll be able to have an NBA. No, you can't be an NBA player just because you get it, but it works very well. It's regenerative. It causes cell growth. It causes an increase in collagen. And we use it in Restore Anti-Aging by Doctors in several different ways. So again, we're going to draw about 2 tubes worth of blood. It's spun very, very fast. We isolate out the plasma that just has the platelets, and then we activate those platelets, and then what do?
Then we give it to where you need it. It's I don't want to say it, but it's almost like a youth serum. Because it causes growth of new tissue that is younger, that is more supple, that brings in new blood vessels. And so the places that we use it in our practice, and it's first of all, we inject it into the penis for erectile dysfunction.
Why would you do that?
Because it makes your penis younger, Fred.
Oh, a younger penis. It makes for new blood flow in the penis. And where else do we put it?
So the penis, Fred, I'm sorry. So we use it for erectile dysfunction and for Peyronie's disease. So all of these, when you give platelet-rich plasma, it helps, first of all, for the penis, for the erection, it helps to grow new blood vessels. And at the end of the day, erection is a phenomenon where as long as you get a lot more blood going into the penis and coming out, you get an erection. So this is where platelet-rich plasma really helps. And for the Peyronie's disease, it helps to actually model that scar tissue. It softens it, breaks it down, and develops new, more supple tissue.
So platelet-rich plasma is, it's been around for well over a decade, particularly in Europe. And surgeons now are placing it on wounds to accelerate wound healing. It's used for cosmetic procedures on the face because it gets rid of small lines and scars. And we use it in the penis to increase blood flow and to decrease plaque formation in Peyronie's disease. We use it in combination with shock waves or Gaines wave. And where else can it go? It can go in your hair, and it grows new hair. And I'm here to tell you that that works because I've been using it, and my barber thinks that I have about 30 to 40% more hair growth. If I were to turn around, I used to have a bald spot in the back. I don't have that anymore. In the hair, it's used about once a month for 3 or 4 months, and it grows new hair. Now, if you have no hair follicles left because you've been bald and your head is shiny for the last 40 years, you're not going to grow new hair. But if you have thinning hair, we have a program that combines the use of platelet-rich plasma and perhaps some light therapy and some vitamins and some oral medicines to strengthen your hair, to thicken your hair, and to grow new hair.
So we want to practice evidence-based medicine, and the clinical trial data is really solid for using PRP for hair thinning. Academic centers such as UCLA is using it. And so hair growth, we're urologists, we treat men's disease, and it's a natural area for us to take care of. Before this, other than going outright to hair transplants, you could do maybe some laser comb. You could take Propecia. You might be able to use Rogaine. All of these things probably gives you like a +1 effect, let's say. Now we have platelet-rich plasma injection, and the effect is much more robust. It's probably more like a +3 or +4. Early on, we acquired the capability to produce PRP initially for injection for the penis. But because the data was really solid for hair use,
and because we're losing our hair,
and we started to, well, we learned the technique, we learned how to, we got certified, and we first tried it on each other. So I received 4 injections now, and Fred received
I've had about 5.
20. Oh, five injections, sorry. I did injection PRP only, whereas Fred did what we recommend for our patients, which is a full package. What does that package entail?
So, depending on your needs and depending on the cause of your hair loss, but we're talking mostly about male pattern and female pattern hair loss. It can be anything. It's a special shampoo that you can buy on Amazon. It's Propecia, which is an oral medicine in men that is known to grow hair back here. It's a laser light helmet if you need it. It's the platelet-rich plasma injections, and it is biotin-based vitamins. That whole package, and all of that goes together into strengthening your hair, making the hair thicker, and stimulating new growth. And when you do them all together, you get more than just.
So Fred, is the injection painful?
I gave the injection without anesthetic a 1 or a 2 on a scale of 10. I didn't have any after effects from it. Your scalp feels a little tight for about an hour. You can wash your hair that evening, and I would say it's minimally discomfort, but not half as much discomfort as noticing that your hair is falling out. So I recommend it. I use it.
So we give prior to injection, patients apply this numbing medication to the scalp, wait 20 minutes, and injections are made with these very small needles. For those of you who have had Botox, it's not unlike that type of needle. And both of us have had it done, and the discomfort level is probably 1 or 2 on a scale of 10. So it's very tolerable.
Each session takes about 20 minutes to harvest your blood, spin it down, get the platelet-rich plasma, and then maybe 10 or 15 minutes to inject it, and then you're on your way home. I don't think that you should go to the gym afterwards per se, but generally speaking, you can go about your business and wash your hair with warm water that night. You shouldn't be on aspirin beforehand because we don't want little holes bleeding. But other than that, it's very well tolerated.
Yeah, what it does for you. So after the injection, it probably takes about 2 to 3 months before you really start seeing significant hair growth. Both my barber and Dr. Wilk's barber have noticed probably about 30% new hair growth.
I knew it was growing when a little girl that I know said to me, "Didn't you used to be bald?" Then I knew that it was working. Come to Restore Anti-Aging by Doctors here in Torrance, California.